This is the story of my jersey. I don't have too many jerseys left on my wall, and some people might feel it's a bit strange that I've chose this jersey from the 2016 Help for Heroes Rugby Aid game. I know in football you have Soccer Aid, but once 2016 BT Sport held the inaugural Rugby Aid match, and it was between England and the rest of the world. And I say I could have chosen a jersey from my Wigan days. I've got a Regal Trophy 1995 jersey on the wall upstairs. I don't have my 1994 Challenge Cup winning jersey. I think that's on the wall at the DW Stadium up in Wigan. Very precious jersey. Obviously, that was the day I scored a length of field try against Leeds Rhinos. And if you go to Wembley, you'll see me with my hands in my head in my hands, on my knees in a statue outside Wembley. So I'm very proud of all those jerseys. But the reason why I picked this one, because it was quite funny. And yeah, so 2016, I've been retired for a while, and kind of really signified the end of my career, if I'm honest. Yeah, I remember playing that game. I think I must have been like 51 years old, still trying to compete with some players like Serge Betson, Mike Tyndall, World Cup winner from 2003, players who were probably, not probably, but definitely a generation after me. And yeah, on that day, I think we were losing by, well, less than a score. And I've heard Mike Tyndall tell this story on many occasions, that he went through, made a break, bust the line, and as I have done throughout my career, you know, anticipated the break, got up with Mike Tyndall. He put a beautiful pass to me, and I think even Lawrence Delalio in commentary had already said that, you know, Martin Offiah, he's going to score this try. And oh God, as soon as I got that ball, that's when I realised my career was over. I just didn't have it anymore. I think Shane Williams, the Welsh winger, came out of nowhere in the lights and absolutely mullered me into the ground. And at that moment, I realised, Martin, you know, at 51, you have to finally give it away. The days of being the you know, the fastest gunslinger in town were over for me. You know, that's the thing really. You know, once you do have this kind of, you know, speed tag, people always expect you to be fast, and they don't realise that, you know, sooner or later it's going to be over. But yeah, I didn't get to represent England during my professional career. I had an England students cap as an amateur before I went to play rugby league. I also played for England, I think at Twickenham in the 2009 Help for Heroes game, where England played the rest of the world, where they had all the 2000, or quite a lot of the 2003 World Cup winning squad came back, and I got to play in that game. But yeah, you know, it's not often I've got to play in a white jersey with a red rose, so you know, it's quite special to me. So I got this framed up. You probably can't see it in this shot, but just see if I can hold it up. I have a picture of the team that played that day, the England team. There was some, as I say, it was a rugby aid game, so there were some celebrities. Jamie Lang, I think from Made in Chelsea, absolutely got slaughtered in this game. I think went off with a dislocated shoulder. I think Terry Collins, the big power lifter, was playing at prop. I think he pulled his hamstring off his bone in the first 5 minutes. Probably the reason why they didn't do this rugby aid game anymore. You know, it's probably a lot easier as a retired sportsman to play soccer. I played for England in a couple of soccer games. I actually played in the game where Boris Johnson, it was England versus Germany at Reading, Majewski Stadium, when Boris Johnson tackled the German player, and I think that's how he made his name. And you know, probably part of the reason why he's ended up becoming Prime Minister. But say, yeah, you don't play in too many rugby charity games with celebrities because, as we all know, rugby is a pretty tough sport. Yeah, so this is the story of that jersey. It's still got a few mud stains on it, not many. It looks pretty white. During my playing days, people often said that I, always came off the pitch with the cleanest jersey, and I always thought that was because they couldn't catch me. But Shane Williams definitely caught me on this day, and I'll say even the game was broadcast live on BT Sport, and Lawrence Delalio, I think, had a little chuckle in the commentary booth when he expected me, as I say, to go through and score. And if I'd scored, England would have won that game. And not greatest memory, but it made me remember the times when I could run fast.
Hi, I'm Michael Thomas of Phoenix Sports Media Group. If you like the video, click here. If you want to be notified about further videos, click here.